See, we need to factorize this equation. Whenever we are going to factorize a quadratic equation, why we are calling a quadratic? Because the maximum power is 2. If the maximum power is 2, so that is called a quadratic equation. And to factorize the quadratic equation, it's the term should be arranged. Arranged means what? First x square will be there, then x will be there, and then a constant term will be there. This is the proper way of arrangement. Now, what we do is simply multiply this 12 and this constant term. So that is 12 multiplied by 1. So that will give you 12. Now we have to break this 12 into two parts, only two parts, in such a way, like you can say that it can be 4 times 3, it can be 6 times 2, and it can be 1 times 12. Any other way that you can think of?
No.
No, we have to get two factors. So what I got? 12 is 4 times 3 or 6 times 2 and 1 times 2. These are the options. But which is the best option we have? Like which we can use? See, if
4
I'm
and 3.
4 and 3. Why 4 and 3? Because this
Be-
multiplication will give me 12 and the addition or subtraction will generate the middle term, right?
Yeah.
6 and 2, 6 plus 2 will be 8. So this is of no use. 12 plus 1 or 12 minus 1 is no use. So we have to take 4 and 3. But the thing that you have to listen. The thing that you have to focus is you have to get minus 7. How you will get minus 7? If you take minus 4 and minus 3. Right. Because minus 4 and minus 3 can give you minus 7. Right. Minus 4.
Yeah.
And if you multiply them, it can give you 12. So both the conditions satisfied. Now, what we write? We write here 12x square minus. Now, you have to get 7x. So you will write minus 4x and minus 3x and then plus 1. And what you can see from here, you can just match the thing like 12x square as it is, 1 as it is, and if I take minus 4 and minus 3, it will give me minus 7. Got it? Understand?
Oh,
Now we
yeah.
have to take common. So how we see common? Like 12 is made up of, just break into factors. Like you can say that this is 4 times 3 times x. Similarly, you can say about this 4x, you can say that this is 4 times x. Even you can break this like 3 times x, and this you can break nothing, 1 times 1. Got it?
Yeah.
Now you have to look for what is common. So what you can say, this 4x is common here, and this 4x is common here. Can I say this 4x is common? So 4
Yeah.
common is taken out. So what we are left with? We are left with this 3 and x. So that will be 3x. We are left with this minus sign. So minus copied here. If I have taken 4x already out, so it is only 1 here, right? If I
Yeah.
and just try to match it like 4 times 3 will be 12x square. 4x times 1 will be minus 4x. Now we have to take common from here as well. So what is common here? Only 1 is common here because I can write 3x into 1. So what I can see, only 1 is common. 1 is common from here and here. So I will take 1 out. But now it happens like what sign I should take. Let's see. This you want minus 3x. So write 3x here and put a minus here. So if I do it, so minus 1 into 3x will give me minus 3x, right?
Yeah.
Now I want plus 1. So I will put a minus here. Why minus? Because minus becomes plus. So I will put it 1 here. Got it? And always remember this term and this term will always be same. If they are not same, it means you have done some calculation error. Got it?
Oh,
Now you have, wait, hold on, see here. This 3x minus 1 and this is also 3x minus 1. Both are same. So we can take 3x minus 1 as a common. Then what we are left with? This 4x here. You will put 4x. This is a minus sign. You will put a minus sign and then you will put this 1. So this is the answer for the factorization, and this is the whole process of quadratic factorization. Got it? Understand?
Yeah.
Okay. See, if we have to solve this factorization, listen, we have to factorize this. So same process. What is the process I told you? First of all, you have to do this 3 and this minus 4. Just focus on this. So you will write 3 times minus 4. So that will give you minus 12. Understand till here? Minus 12. Now you have to break it into two parts. You can say, sir, this is 6 times 2. It can be 4 times 3. It can be 1 times 12. But you have to get minus 1 here, which can give you minus 1. I don't think 1 and 12 can give you, and I don't think 6 and 2 can give you. 4 and 3 can give you, right? If I
Yeah.
subtract them, so they are going to give me minus 4x, minus x. So you will write it here 3x square, and how you will get minus 1? If
Minus 4 plus 3.
perfect, so you will write minus 4x and plus 3x, and then minus 4. Got it?
Yeah.
Now we have to take common from here. Now see what is common between them. I can see this is 3 times x, and this is 4 times x only. And this is 3 times x, 3 times x. And this is what? Only 4 times 1, we can say maximum. Now, what is common between the first two terms? You can say x is common, right? X is common. And I don't see anything is common. No. So x is taken out. And what we are left with? We are left with this 3x. We'll put 3x here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, and then this is a minus sign. See, this sign copied from here. And then we have, if I have taken x as a common, so only 4 is remaining. So put 4 here. Now, in this one, what is common in this one? Tell me.
1 is common.
1 is common. You put 1 here. Just don't put sign right now. Leave it. Put 1. Now you have to get 3x. So you will say, I will write 3x only because 1 times 3x will give me 3x. And I want positive. So put a plus sign here. Got it?
Yeah.
And then you want minus 4. So you write it minus and then 4. And I told you right now, like whenever you are factorizing, this two term will be same. So you have same. Now you can take 3x minus 4 out, and this will be x plus 1. So this is done. This is the factorization. I hope you understand this. Note it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, note it down. See, this is x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. What I said, x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. This is a cubic equation. Why I'm calling it a cubic equation? Because the maximum power is 3. Okay, in this, here it is 2, here it is 1, and here it is 0. So the maximum power is 3. That's why it is called a cubic equation. Got it? Cubic. This is a cubic one. Now, we have to factorize this. Whenever we have to factorize the cubic equation, okay, whenever we have
Yeah.
to factorize the cubic equation, we need to assume a factor. We need to assume a factor. See, mostly it is 1, minus 1, or 0 in most of the cases. So you can assume 1, minus 1, 0, and sometimes it can be 2 or minus 2 also. Fine. So what I said, what are the options I have? Minus 1, 1, 0, 1, 2, or maybe minus 2. Fine. These are the options mostly. One of the factor. So let's check this. First, we need to check. Now the polynomial is given as px. This is x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. Let's check it at 1. Just assume like x equals to 1. We have to assume always. Whenever we have a cubic equation, we need to assume a term. So we assumed it like, let's say x equals to 1. Now, if I put x equals to 1, put it here. So this is going to be 1 cube minus 2, 1 square minus 1 plus 2. If I do so, so 1 cube is 1. This is 2 times 1 square is 1 only. Minus 1 plus 2. Now you see, this will be 1. This is minus 2. This is minus 1. And this is plus 2. This 2 and 2 got cancelled. 1 and minus 1 got cancelled. So this is 0. So that is what we need. So we can say, therefore, x equals to 1. And if I transfer this side, so x minus 1 is a factor, of equation, factor of px, you can say polynomial px. Got it till here? This is the first step that you need to do. You have to check like if it is a factor or not. I hope you understand this, right? This is the first step for the cubic equation. Now we decided why it is minus 1, because I shifted it to this side, left hand side. So it is a positive 1. It will go left hand side. So it is x minus 1. So I can say x minus 1 is a factor of this. Now, next step. See, next step is we will divide the equation. Which equation? We have this equation like x cube minus 2x square minus x and plus 2. And we need to divide it. Divided by what? X minus 1. X minus 1 is what? We have proved x minus 1 is a factor. Now listen how we divide. The division process. Whenever we divide, we need to arrange the terms. Arrange the terms means what? See, this is the highest power 3. Then we have the power 2. Then we have the power 1 and so on. Similarly, here also, first variable, highest power 1 and then a constant. Constant should come in last. Got it?
Yeah.
This is the way we need to arrange. After arranging the term, don't see like how much long division is. No, just only focus on the first term and this term, and no need to see anything. Just focus on these two terms. Now you see what thing I should multiply to x to get x cube. Tell me, what thing?
1.
X cube I want. I have this x and I want x cube. So what thing I should multiply into it?
3x.
I should multiply x square. Why x square? Because
Okay.
this is 1. So if it is x power 1 times x square, so 2 plus 1 will be 3. So this is my x cube. I hope you understand. Because power gets added, na? That's why. That's the
Yeah.
reason. So x is there, so I will put a x square here now, and then x times x square will give me x cube. Then minus 1 times x square will give me minus x square. Got it? Understand?
Yeah.
Because this is 1 here, so 1 times minus 1 times x square will be minus x square. Now this is minus and this is plus. This term and this term got cancelled. Now, minus 2x square, always we have to change the sign. It was a minus here, so I converted it to plus. It was a plus initially, so I converted it to minus. And it got cancelled out. Is it fine?
Yeah.
Okay, now I change the sign. So this is minus 2x square and plus x square. So it will be minus x square. Got it? If we have
Yeah. Yeah.
minus 2x square and a plus x square, so this will give me minus x square. Now, this minus x is copied and this plus 2 is copied. Got it?
Yeah.
Again, same way. Again, focus on this first term and this first term. Nothing else. Don't worry about other terms. Now you have a x. What should I multiply to get minus x square? I am asking, if I have this x term, what should I multiply to get minus x square? You will say minus x, right? If I multiply x times minus x, so this is a power 1 and this is a power 1. So 1 plus 1, 2. So this will be minus x square. Got it?
Okay.
You can ask me. You
Yeah.
can ask me again.
Yeah.
See what I asked you.
Yeah,
I
I got it.
Yeah, if I have a x and I need to go to minus x square, I want x square, so I will put x here. So this power 1 and this power 1, they will add and they will give me x square. But I want minus x square, so I'll put minus here. So you will say this we will take minus x because x times minus x will give me minus x squared. Now 1 is there waiting here. So minus 1 times minus x will be plus x. So this is a plus, this is a minus. We have to change the sign. So this got cancelled out. Now this is minus 2x plus 2. Again, same thing, no changes. Again, we need to focus on this first term and this first term. So this is my x and this is my minus 2x. What should I multiply with x to get minus 2x? Yes, tell me. What should I multiply?
1x.
I have to get minus 2x. So I can say I will multiply by minus 2 because x into minus 2 will give me minus 2x, right?
Yeah.
Here is the x, and if I multiply by minus 2, so it will give me minus 2x. So this is a minus 2 here. So x times minus 2 will give me minus 2x, and this is minus 1 and this is minus 2. So that will give me plus 2. Now change the sign. So this is a plus and this is a minus. This will get cancelled. This will get cancelled. So that is 0. Understand? So now we have this equation. Okay, as I got this equation, now we need to factorize. What we need to factorize? The x square minus x minus 2. Now factorize, this is a quadratic factorization. How we do quadratic factorization? We simply see the coefficient of this term and the constant term. So 1 times minus 2. So that will give you minus 2. Got it? And now you have to
Yeah.
break this term into two parts. So what you will say? Like this is 2 and 1 only, one option. Yes, 2 and 1 is 2. But I have to get minus 2. Listen, minus, I have to get minus 2. And this is a minus 1 I need to get. So can I take minus 2 plus 1? Yes. If I do
Yeah.
minus 2 plus 1, I will be getting minus 1. So this is a x square, this is a minus 2x, and this is a plus x, and this is minus 2. Now you can say x is a common, so this will be x and this is a minus 2. Now 1 is a common, this is x minus 2. As I told you, always, this happens always, we take this term and this term should be common. So now x minus 2 is common, you will put x minus 2 and this is a x plus 1. Fine?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now the final answer is going to be the factorization of the polynomial will be the first initial factor we had got minus 1, x minus 1. Now we have x minus 2 and this x plus 1. So this is our final answer. Understand? Got it? How to factorize? Say, listen, what
Where's x minus 1?
x minus from where x minus 1 came? From the here. Like x minus 1 was a factor of it. X
Oh,
minus 1 was the factor of it. So I need to write it now. So that's why we have written x minus 1 and the remaining two factors we got it from here. And so I wrote it here. Understand?
yeah.
If once again we can visit the process, what we did, we had to factorize the cubic equation. To factorize the cubic equation, I told you we need to assume a term. Assume what? What is the options? 1, minus 1, 0, 2, minus 2. Mostly these values satisfy. So what we did, we put x is equal to 1 here. And then I saw that it's satisfied. So my x is equal to 1 is a factor. So I transferred 1 this side, so x minus 1 is a factor. Now I told you I got one of the factor. We will divide the equation now. Then I told you the division process, how we divide it. After dividing that, we got the quotient. We got the quotient and we got the remainder as 0. Always you will be getting remainder 0. Always. You got the remainder 0. You have the quotient. So now we'll factorize the quotient. Same way, it's a quadratic. Quadratic, what we do? Multiply the first and the last term. You got minus 2. Break minus 2 into two parts. So minus 2 and 1. So we got it. Then now it is minus 2x plus x and minus 2. Then I told you we need to take common. So I took x as a common. This is x minus 2. Then I took 1 as a common. So x minus 2. Then I told you this term and this term means x minus 2 is common to them. So we took x minus 2 out and then we are left with x plus 1. So the final answer going to be the first factor that we assumed and the remaining these two factors. So this is the answer. This is the way
Oh,
of factorizing a cubic equation. Understand?
yeah.
Okay, good. Just you can make a note of it. See, we need to factorize this one. This is a cubic equation. Listen, be active.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a cubic equation and we need to factorize. So for the factorization of a cubic equation, what we do? First of all, we do an assumption like by a hit and trial method. So let's take the value of, let's say this is a polynomial px and let's say the value of x is minus 1. If I put minus 1, so px will be polynomial. In place of x, you put minus 1, so minus 1 cube, minus 3, and then minus 1 whole square, minus 9, then minus 1, and this is minus 5. So this will be minus 1. This is minus 3, and this is 1. This is plus 9, and this is minus 5. So this is minus 1, minus 3, plus 9, and this is minus 5. So 5, 3, 8, and 1, 9. So you have 9 minus 9, so that is 0. So we can say, therefore, x equals to minus 1. I transfer it here. So this will be x plus 1 equals to 0. So x, so we can write it like this way. So x plus 1 is a factor, is a factor. Got it? Now, if I got one factor, so what I will do, I will divide it now. How I will divide? See here. This is x square minus 3x square minus 9x minus 5. And we have to divide by x plus 1. As I told you, whenever you are dividing, always focus on the first term. You have this x and you want x square. So what should I multiply?